Right, here we go with the next Man United video. So I finally made it to the end of the season. I know there was a few videos where I was kind of struggling to get there just for time, really. And I'm actually really enjoying playing with this team. But I'll take you through the updates. So as you can see, financially, we're doing all right. 100 mil in the bank, 260 mil spend if we want it. 99 mil still outstanding debt, which is not really bad for Man United considering the state of their finances in real life, if you believe what's getting reported. As you can see, hopefully we're going to expand the stadium again. I've done all the training facilities as much as possible, even the reputation now is 5-star. But the stadium, we've already upgraded it to an 86, almost 87,000 stadium. Looks really nice in that picture, but hopefully we can upgrade it again. The aim is to get to 100,000 if we can. And quite a lot of the players now getting on the favoured personnel, including myself, which is probably justified when you see how good a season we've had. And I've got to say, this tactic is phenomenal. You need to give it a try. This is the tactic we use, and it is on my Patreon page for the tactic to download if you want to use it. As you can see, it looks a bit different in the new skin that I'm using now to the last time I showed you. But we've got press forward on attack 2, deep line forwards on support, 2 attacking playmakers on support, half-back on defend, 2 ball-playing defenders on defend, 2 wing-backs on attack, and a sweeper keeper on support. Works amazingly well. Honestly, I'll show you the stats of how we played this season. Bear in mind, last season we got a quadruple with the Europa League. This season we've got a quadruple with the Champions League. Incredible season. We won the FA Cup 3-1 against Manchester City. We won the Super Cup, which I'm not going to include in the quadruple. That's essentially our 5th trophy. We beat Liverpool after extra time 1-0. Won the Champions League against Newcastle 1-0. Won the Carabao Cup again, which I think I've won every season in this save. We beat Newcastle 4-0 in the final. As you can see there, last 4 seasons we've won this, which is incredible. And we have won the Premier League. 97 goal difference. 100 points. Possibly the best season you've ever seen in the Premier League. I think it might be that I've ever done. I could be wrong. I might have gone undefeated once. I'd have to have a look back, do some of the saves. But as you can see, Haaland was flying. But Burma second in the goals with 20 goals. I'm hoping we get him in real life. It could be phenomenal if we can get him, Gyökeres and Cunha. I'm toying with the idea, because I've already got Burma and Cunha. So I'm toying with the idea of getting Gyökeres on this to just sort of test all 3 out. But let me know if that's something you want to see. But as you can see, Burma was brilliant. 33 starts, 23 sub-pinches, 32 goals. Phenomenal stuff from him. And the goals were kind of spread around everyone, which is why maybe nobody got close to Erling Haaland. But Haaland's a machine, isn't he? We're topping the predicted now, but at the start of the season, I think we were 4th or 5th, to be fair. But I think the players' ratings have just gone higher because we were playing so well. As you can see, 119 goals, 29 conceded. That is all. Only lost 2 games. The stats are incredible. Obviously, we got the most goals. We had the most shots. We had the fewest shots against. We're only 8th in pass completion, but we're only 2% behind Arsenal, who were top. Average possession, we were 4th. We're not there in tackles, because we've got the ball, I suspect. We were 3rd in most dribbles, highest in clean sheets, and fewest conceded, which I think is the most impressive thing about this tactic. The fact that it attacks very well, which you expect with 3 up front. It seems to defend very well, which is a bit of a surprise to me. I thought the fullbacks might get too much space, but it doesn't seem to work out like that. Brought in a lot of players. I think I did show you this in the previous video, but we raided Bournemouth for Alex Scott, Kirker, Zabani. We then went to Rome with 55 million for Manu Kone. We got Atherton and we got Mastantuono, 2 youngsters who haven't really played for us yet, but they are coming along nicely. Bought a few youngsters actually, like Takahashi, Sisek, Elbu, all look really good, and then Profundi on a free. So I haven't spent loads of money really this summer, but we do have some transfers already agreed, so I'll show you them shortly. Profundi looks fantastic. Sisek, 61,000 it was. Brilliant signing. A lot more to come from him. Takahashi, our backup goalie now, I think looks brilliant. Japanese number 1, I believe now. And Elba, Brazilian centre-back, who I think looks decent. He's only 18. I think those physicals will get better, especially with the training schedule that we use. That is, I think, in my opinion, quite overpowered. Players we sold: Hoyland went Tottenham for 92 million. Mainu went Newcastle 58 million. Madueke's gone for 10.5 million. Wolfenden went for 9.5 million. So sold quite a few players. And I was quite happy we made a bit on the loan stuff because I did want to sell a few more, but Dorth and Anana, who we wanted to sell, who do have selling clauses if the teams want them, but we made about 15 million just on those 2 loans, which I think is quite impressive. Incredible players coming in, I think. That's the clauses, but these are the transfers that are due to come in. So the top one, Dena Ordney's, is a centre-back. He's not coming in till January, because I think it's when he turns 18. But then Tadebo's coming in on a free. Looks phenomenal. One of the reasons is, well, obviously he looks a quality centre-back, but he's also favoured club is Man United, amongst a few, I believe, Man United. And I didn't know, does that make a difference? That was one of the reasons I bought Wolfenden, actually. I just thought it's nice to have a few players like that. Done it with a bit of the staff, actually, as well. We've got Jarell Hato coming in on a free, which is a hell of a signing. Balde's coming in for 32.5 million. He is going to be phenomenal. I don't know why Barcelona weren't playing him. Ruben Van Pol's coming in on a free. Gets 6'4". Could be a phenomenal player. And this is the best one. I know it's 67 million, but Rodrigo coming in. 67 million, actually, I think is a bit cheap for Rodrigo. We did snap that up sort of the start of the season, but we just delayed it because I had too many forwards, so I'm going to have to get rid of a couple of them, I think, at least. But he is going to be fantastic. And the reason we did that deal so early, because I was aiming just to bring him in now, but the Liverpool was circling around him. I think we put a bid in for him, so I thought I'd better put the bid in early. And luckily, we got him. These are some of the players who want to join us now. It's just phenomenal. Mbappe, Bellingham, Gyökeres, like I was saying before, would be good to have him up front, wouldn't it? Hopefully we can get him in real life. Zaire Emery is one who looks amazing. João Neves, Bastoni. Bastoni might be, I think, the best defender on the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please feel free to put something in the comments if you disagree with that. And remember, like and subscribe if you've made it this far. I hope you are enjoying the content and loving these tactics. If you're giving them a go, let me know how you get on. But also, I'm thinking of selling some players. So all of these players are wanted by big clubs like Barcelona, Real Madrid. And who do you sell? Let me know who you sell. These are the ones I'm thinking I might sell. So Profundi, Mount, Kjaergaard, possibly McTominay. I mean, they're good options off the bench. And they don't expect loads of game time, which is quite nice. But maybe Vitic will just bring it into Debo and Hato. We're probably going to have to lose a centre-back. Garte, possibly. Garnacho, maybe. Xerxes, maybe. Lose a couple of strikers. Let me know. What would you guys do? Who would you sell? Who would you keep? That's who I'm thinking. But that could change. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of this season update. And I will crack on with the save and see you in the next one.